Do-Rag Wisdom here, folks, and welcome to Earth Date Y2K 18.02.01. 278 days to the midterm elections, and 7 days until the next possible government shutdown. Because we're in the reality, we're in the Apprentice now, the reality TV White House, where we're going to be in suspense all the time. Suspense. 24 hours a day. Stupid suspense. And just another answer to the fascist birther Traitor Trump and his GOP enablers. The fact that our country had a State of the Union for a fascist, racist traitor, to me, is beyond the pale. He is a mockery to everything our country stands for, and to have him stand there for an hour and a half spewing forth his crap made me feel worse than ever. The fact that this creep Trump is a sociopath and a liar should be enough. The fact that his little fingers can push a nuclear button at almost any time should fill us all with dread. Trump, you're an evil piece of crap, and your GOP of this era are a bunch of enabling creeps. Lincoln and Eisenhower are turning over in their graves. Thank you, Trump and this GOP, for working tirelessly to give our free country to Putin. That scumbag Putin. You hear me, Putin? You are a scumbag, Putin. I'm here for you, Putin. I'm waiting for you, scum. I was born in the USA in the 1950s, like 1950. And my father, I grew up with a damaged World War II combat veteran. I mean damaged. I will be goddess damned if this traitorous creep tries to give our country to Putin. And he's working very, very, very hard to do this. I swear that this piece of inhuman slime will destroy my country over my dead, pathetic body. I guarantee that I plan to be in the face of the Trump curse and his enabling party until I breathe my dying breath. I may even be murdered by a Trump supporter. Good for me, because it makes me a martyr for the cause of liberty, and it allows me the opportunity to not have to share life and air with the traitorous fiends of our government and the traitorous rich fiends who have run our planet for years into the muck of indignity. I'm 67 years old, and I know it's always been miserable, folks. It has always been miserable. Because we are at a stage in our evolution where we are still naked, savage apes. Trump is an accidental tumor in our lives because 50% of us did not vote for anything. He's in there because of, the perfect storm. It finally happened. People warned us about it. Vote. There's always bullying, extremists, religious extremists, creeps, totalitarians. They're always out there. They're going to threaten us. They're going to run. They're going to be in our government. These rich slime are always going to try to undermine us and to take everything from us. And they always are going to try to run somebody. And this time, they got the creep, the frothing at the mouth creep from the back of the auditorium in our lives because 50% of us decided to stay home and not vote. God damn them. And I'm talking about the people who didn't vote at all. Chris Matthews, whom I personally do not like, he is a scumbag. I don't like Chris Matthews. He was nasty to Bernie Sanders and very, very into the corporatist Hillary Clinton. Well, screw him and anyone who didn't have the vision to see that Sanders would have made a great president. We wouldn't be dealing with what we're dealing with now if Bernie Sanders was president. And I agree with Chris Matthews, unfortunately, I have to agree, that Trump, according to him, and I agree, is doing a slow-motion Saturday night massacre. Comey fired, Yates fired, McCabe gone. Is Rosenstein next? Huh? Because if you get him, then you get Mueller. If you can't see that this country is under vicious totalitarian attack, then I suggest you wake the F up. Because it's going to be too late. And you know, this is the part of the movie where the creeps are killing us right now. And there's going to be a lot of great movies coming out of this era if that son of a bitch gets kicked out. I personally plan to die in battle to save my country. And that is a big stretch because I've always considered myself a stinking, creeping, lousy coward. I hope I stand by my word in spite of that. Because it looks to me that if the creep, traitor, birther, bastard Trump, scumbag, fires Mueller, that is it. That's the second Civil War, hot, that has begun in earnest. And to me, it has already begun. It already began when that creep first opened his sewer and was running for office on his Nazi and KKK agenda. When that creep first appeared to run for president, that was it. That was the red line for me, personally. And it will always be the red line for me personally, because that creep is exactly what he is. A scumbag traitor. He must be impeached and imprisoned and even put before a firing squad before he takes 240 years of USA history and flushes it down Vladimir Putin's fecal state.